Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Tower of Guns. I should probably check to see if there are any secrets in here. The answer is no. Anyway, we've already cleared this. We're on to Endless 2. We might as well just kind of blitz about as fast as possible. Alright, I said I was going to keep HUD stats on, and I failed at it. Apparently they disappear. That makes a lot of sense. Interestingly enough, the higher your luck is, the more the blue bombots will spawn. In fact, more blue bombots have spawned than normal ones, at least as far as Endless 2 goes. HUD stats on. Let's see if our armor goes down any further. Nope. Apparently the hard caps stay. So the caps are not removed when you go on to Endless ++. That makes sense. Bit sad, but it makes sense. And as far as I can tell, there are no secrets in this level. So let's just get our way out of here. Go over here. Is this the one with the massive pit? The answer is yes. Are they? Yeah, there are no normal bombots. It's all blue ones. That's fascinating, actually. I didn't even know that would happen. That's really cool. And strange. I'd say terrifying, but I guess it's a bit unfortunate considering the blue bombot might not actually drop normal loot. It's hard to tell. Anyway, we've got some more stuff shooting at us. Maybe? Hard to tell. Oh, there's that guy. And that guy? There we go, they're all dead. Luckily, everything dies. I mean, everything dies eventually, but in this run, everything dies. I would really like to get the spread mod on this gun, honestly. Because, like, bounce is okay. Bounce, we've got, like, a posse of blue EXP. But, bounce is definitely kind of one of those okay ones. Ow, nuts. Well, I may have bunged up this one. Because we've got the vasoconstriction jelly, but it's, well, unattainable. Anyway, so our difficulty is at 0.9, but we can bust that down. So, wow, that actually brought it down by 1.5. So we might actually have, like, a really low difficulty Endless 2. The question I have is, does Endless 2 get harder regardless, or is it all based on your difficulty level? And that's what I'm here to find out today. Because that'd actually be really cool if I lucked out like crazy and managed to keep the difficulty some like insanely low number and actually managed to keep the game virtually identical regardless. We've got a bunch of upgrades that we don't need. Ramp, I think the like laser thing. We got the pit. More difficulty reduction. Let's keep getting these. Don't want to get the luck plus because that will screw up our science. And I guess 4 difficulty reductions pretty much brings you back down to minimum, at the very least. I'm sure that the more I do this, the more it's going to... Okay, so there's... Ooh, hello. There are 2. What do we got over here? Armor and an extra jump. It's an uber secret, apparently. I found this a couple episodes ago, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to come back for this when I have enough jumps, which is almost never. But this run, I have enough jumps. For sure. Problem is getting there. We're having some trouble. Anyway, let's keep going down. A lot of health pickups do not need. What do we got in the shops here? Ooh. Weapon mod and so much blue EXP. What is it? Stun and St. Elmo's grenade. I don't even know. Anyway, let's go through here. Oh, hello. Yeah, so it looks like the difficulty hasn't been cranked up too high, because usually on Endless 2 that Saw Blade would have actually chunked off a lot of my health, and didn't. So let's just go through, fight the boss, and see how much Longhorn does to my difficulty. He shoots faster, though. That's a fact. How much difficulty did I go up for doing that? The answer actually is nothing. So killing a boss does not increase my difficulty level. Maybe it's just completing one, like, full run boosts up your difficulty level by a fair amount. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to keep doing science to this. 100% secrets found, that's always encouraging. Where are we going? We're going to the Foundry. Oh, that's nice. The Foundry actually has a lot of secrets to find. Unfortunately, we don't need a gosh darn thing. Actually, it would be really cool to have a console command to just remove the limits. Maybe I could mess with the game files. I was messing around looking at all the configs. There's some interesting stuff in there that I have no idea what to do with, because I'm not a programmer and know nothing about UDK. Oh, interestingly, every time you leave a level, it actually resets your console command as far as HUD stats. Neat. I've ever actually been up to the secret area. I don't actually know if I have or not, but, well, there's no reason for me to be there. I guess the other thing I can do at this point is, since loot is largely meaningless, all I need to do is check the shops and then leave the levels. Oh, I guess there's the small chance of me getting a crit mod, which actually that's like the only thing I have left to get that's actually useful. So that's pretty much it. Everything else is, well, nigh on pointless. Oh, I guess weapon mods are useful. And we need money. So does that one. Fire mine again? Don't need fire mine. Why is it that I always get the bad upgrades? I don't even know. Anyway, if we get the battlements again, it's going to be interesting. I'm not keen on going up to the top of the tower, but there's a chance of getting a weapon or a weapon mod there. That's extra jump height, so we have no reason to stay here any longer. And keep going through. Yeah, we have yet to see a regular bomb bot in a very, very long time, so I guess luck does actually have a bearing on bomb bots. That's really fascinating. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do a Luck++ run with Nightmare Mode at some point just to see what the effects are, because it would be really interesting to, like, I don't know, pancake out the difficulty scale on that. Because it would be really cool to have, like, Nightmare Mode with a extremely low difficulty level. Just to see. I'm sure because everything is a champion, they'd still be, you know, substantially harder than most, but it's hard to tell. Let's get our health back. That thing charges like nothing else. Let's not actually miss this time because I'm not a stupidity. Stupidity. That's not a word. Anyway, let's look around, actually. I haven't really checked. Does not look like there's a single secret in here. There are a couple more blue bomb bots, but that's kind of pointless at this point. We've got another weapon mod, so those seem to be dropping a lot better. Completely forgot that there was a secret area here the previous time I came through. Anyway, what is this one? Crit. I got the money for it, and it's a heck of a lot better than bounce. Everything is gonna die horribly. And health, which I don't need. Let's go through, hit ourselves a little bit. Luckily, we can't crit ourselves, which, well, critting ourselves would be hilariously unfortunate. Right, we've got a lot of lasers here, but what's down here? It looks like it's like the D something or other Iser. It just removes enemies. Nothing I really care about. Let's see. Health. More health. And yeah. So there's really nothing in here that interests me. I'm sure we could kind of farm this place for loot, but I really don't care for it. I'll just kill this guy, kill the other guy, see if they dropped anything nice. The answer is not really. And I'm just gonna get the heck out of here. Because at this point, we're capped out. We've got healing already. The only thing we're short on is money. Speaking of, come to me. Interesting. I think when we landed like that, it was like, the, like, weird landing noise. But I thought I heard a very whispered, ow, from the character, which is actually really cool. Just strange. Anyway, we've got a pair of Lantern Impulses. They will go down in, like, no time at all. I should pull up HUD stats in a second, just to see if the crit mod actually just gives us a, like, passive crit bonus to our stats, or if it's, like, something else completely separate. Okay, let's slowly land. Slowly land. Slowly land. And it's crit mod again. Well, let's get it for the motivator, because why the heck not? It's not like it's a particularly good thing. Anyway, HUD stats. What is our crit chance? Yes, it does. In fact, it's a plus 25% crit chance. Passive. So instead of being something completely separate, it works on that. The question is, does it work on top of the crit? Like, can I pick up any more upgrades? Or not? Don't know. Okay, let's get the health. And then exit the level, because at this point, the clock's not ticking, but, well, I've been doing this for 70 minutes now. And my elbows are starting to get achy. So let's go through. We're going to the warehouse. Warehouse, I mean, normally the warehouse is scary, but at this point it's, you know, hideously easy. And kind of hilarious. I wonder if I should do like a Tog Facts episode. That'd be kind of cool. Just kind of like a primer for new people. Of course, you viewers probably know exactly already what all of the secrets are for... Ooh, hello. Never been up here before. That's a lot of cool stuff. Looks like there's actually a ceiling. It's kind of hard to tell. Anyway, we've got a lot of cannons up and around. Not a big deal. They all die. Everything dies. Everything dies when Wander has a crit hedgehog. And technically at the end of this we're going to get a gold star on Junkman and the hedgehog launcher. I think I'm going to use the hedgehog launcher occasionally, but I definitely know I would have had some insane trouble getting a gold star normally with this gun, if only because, I mean, you saw how hard it was for me to just simply hit the maw normally. So, not be a pleasant experience. Okay, so almost crashed ourselves into the ground. Anyway, we've got another mystery box. I'm going to pull up HUD stats again, see what this one does. So this is blue EXP rate multiplier. Yeah, it in fact does. So the mystery boxes are not affected by any hard caps, unlike the normal stuff. That's interesting and cool, and a bit frustrating because, well, it means that there's no like real hard-coded thing as far as like caps go. It's just that the upgrades eventually will cap out, which is kind of frustrating because it means if you cap out on a stat, get a mystery box, go past it, and then pick up an armor up. Like, say if you max out armor and then you get a mystery box, boost your armor even more, and then get another armor upgrade, your armor has been defaulted back down to the previous maximum. Which to me is kind of frustrating, if only because it's like, well, I would very much like to keep upgrading that armor. And I got the upgrade, but it took it away from me. Anyway, we've got a lot of hello. Wow, this is like the meanest I have ever seen a room. Look at all of these. This is like, if there was evil in this game, I would say this room configuration qualifies heavily. Because look at all of the purple crap that's just flying. This room is caked in it. If I were doing this normally, this would be terrifying. This way is just, I don't know, kind of normal. But that's simply because I can float past and around so fast that the purple crap has like 0 chance of ever getting to me. But, good lord, if I was trying to do this normally, I'd be one dead sucker. I'd be so unbelievably dead. Anyway, I'm gonna kind of float around to the top just for a little while. Wow, there's more. Here's another row of them. This must be like an anti-cheese room or something. Also, our difficulty has gone up. Interestingly enough. It seems like the difficulty rate, maybe is it based on enemy kills? No, it's not based on enemy kills. Not sure why it keeps going up then. Please money come to me before the purple shit comes from my ass. Maybe I accidentally picked up some difficulty upgrades. It's really hard to tell, but I don't know, doesn't matter. We're still full health by a significant margin. I could keep looking for secrets, but I think we're hitting the upper maximum. And also, when it comes down to it, I really don't feel like fighting all the Soblites. There's money down here for us. Nope. It's just item charge and some other stuff. Well, magnetism's going to handle that for us. Let's keep going down. I really just want to see if there's anything interesting in the secrets. Because, well, when it comes down to it, I'd very much like to get another gun. And we kind of screwed ourselves out of it originally. So, let's just go for it. Urgh. Also like to play this on a low gravity run at some point, because I know the cheat for that one too. I just haven't bothered with it because it actually does futz with the game a little bit. Like, things don't behave proper. Let's just really confuse these missiles, because usually I just like circle strafe to fight this guy, but I'm finding wiggling left and forth. No. Left and right. Left and forth. That's not a phrase, Wander. Don't be daft. Anyway, ooh. That was meaningless. Oh my. Okay, so crit spread is meaningless on that one. Well, have you ever wanted to motivate yourself so hard that you shot through the universe? Now we have that ability. I wonder if I can... Where am I even going? I'm going places, I'm just not sure where. I feel like I can just kind of... Oh dear. Okay, enough screwing around, Wander. You're gonna kill yourself on the spikes just because you've become stupid. That is kind of hilarious, though. I think I'd prefer... Ooh, I wonder if Uber on this gun would mean like bigger motivational blocks. That would be amazing. Unlikely, but amazing. And it looks like you increase your difficulty for completing a stage. And the higher the endless level, the higher the increase it seems to be, because at this point our difficulty is, how high is our difficulty? Our difficulty is 1.2340, which is 3 times as high as it was earlier. And that explains how things have seemed to be ramping up, and why endless mode gets, you know, that much harder as opposed to just like marginally harder. Well, that does mean we're gonna have some serious trouble against even the Maw on this difficulty level, unless we can get like an actual gun with some amount of, I don't know, kick to it. Anyway, another jump. At the very least, we're going to be able to fly, so I guess we're not going outside on this one. We're not going to be going to top of the tower by any means, but that's okay. I miss my guns. Okay, so we've got a couple of these guys. Not a big deal. We just gotta avoid the spin bots in the center, because they could be royal pain in the hiney, presumably. And I think we've got enough cash, yep. So if we do, in fact, find another gun, we will, in fact, be able to afford it. Ow. Pay attention, Wander. Pay a freaking attention. Okay, so I've stopped paying attention. Oh, they keep spawning above me. Go fig... And they're glitching all over the place. Well, you know what? I think this is a good opportunity to avoid... Okay, so, interestingly enough, you can stand on top of the spin bot and it won't do damage to you. At least, didn't seem like it was doing damage to me. The weapon level's kind of in the dumps, but that's not that big of a deal. Apparently our bounce took out the cannon without me even realizing it. Now let's get our health back. And... look around. Don't see anything else. Don't see anything worth it. There's the Toga Trooper wing, but realistically, we fly so hard already, we really don't need anything. I just gotta... Oh, apparently tanks can shoot up. That's... I don't actually remember them doing that back in Alpha. Oh! You know, I said I was reading the dev blog. He was actually talking about that. Apparently you could do exactly what I was doing back in the beta, and cheese tanks by floating directly, or not floating, but like situating yourself directly underneath a tank. You could cheese it and they couldn't hit you. Which is exactly what I would do like all the time. I guess you can still do it, but their turning radius and their ability to shoot down has been improved, so it's less of a problem. Oh wow, we're down to weapon level 3. I need to actually worry about this a little bit. And unfortunately the blue EXP multiplier thing that I had going for me is gone. Luckily, our weapons still level crazy fast. Just not as fast as that one time. Mainly I just have to make sure I don't get, you know, full brunt of my own shots to my face. Or like a tank to the face. Tank to the face would be pretty disastrous. At least as far as weapon level goes. Let's use the Vastic Constriction Jelly. Quickly get all of our health back up. I guess realistically we have a lot of health pickups hanging around too. What's in this shop? Oh, crit. Seeing as we're here, our crit chance is apparently 69, so... Oh, maybe it scales with level. Anyway, does not look like there's exactly a cap? Hard to tell. At this point, I feel like using fly just to get to secret areas is justified, if only because of how frustrating it is to get from point A to point B. Anyway, what weapon mod do we have here? Fire mine. Well, that's useless. Anyway, I'm going to have to actually step away for a bit, just because I need a drink. So, continue this in a second. Okay, and let's keep going. So, should actually make sure that this store doesn't have anything useful for me. It does! I was like, hey wait, there's a store across the way. I should pay attention when it does. The answer is reduces my difficulty, which is exactly like the only thing that I could actually have any possible use for as far as upgrades go. And it managed to get the difficulty down by 0.3, so I guess it works on like a sliding scale, that the higher your difficulty is, the more it's going to reduce it. Now, I'm tempted to pick up a difficulty increase just to see just how much that messes with it. I actually really wish I knew about HUD stats before going into run number 100. I might actually have to make a separate, like, save branch and load that up. I better get, like, 2 coins somewhere in this process, because we just got ourselves Uber, which, I mean, realistically, crit is probably just as useful, maybe? It's hard to tell, but I think having a higher base damage and the small amount of crit that I already have would be useful. Plus, I really want to see some Uber Hedgehogs. Still have to find, like, 2 coins, though. Hello! Thank you! Not going to spend any money at that store because, well, that'd be stupid. Now, the question is, do I use the motivator to carry around some more crit with me? Oh, that's magnetism. Do not want to go get magnetism. But the question is, do I want to carry around some more crit with me, just in case I get another weapon? Or keep it for spread? Well, realistically, if I find any other gun here, I think spread would be more fun than crit, because our passive crit is going to be pretty high. So let's go for Uber, and hope that makes us ridiculous. What's our critical chance normally? 37% regardless, and I mean, look at those hedgehogs fly. Bam, I'd hate to get hit by one of those. So, there we go, there's our answer, and let's see what happens when I pick up a difficulty up. Yeah, so getting a difficulty reduction after a certain point is better than getting a difficulty increase. Difficulty increase, it seems to be a flat 1.5, and getting a difficulty reduction is scaled based on how high your difficulty is. Or at least has, like, crazy diminishing returns at all levels of Tower of Guns. Oh, Vastic Constriction Jelly is not charged. Anyway, what I'm hoping is we will find a hug bot, a big one, but we have yet to. I was really hoping we could find a big hug bot, get through, and specifically kill it so I could get the metric on how much of a difficulty increase that would be. Now, I think our difficulty was 1.18 there. Let's see what it's gone up to going in here. Wow. Yeah, so the farther you get, the higher the difficulty goes. So we're going to need, you know, substantially more difficulty reduction simply to keep the difficulty low here. That said, it's already ridiculously low as far as things go. And, like, I wish I knew what the specific scale is. So if it's like a direct 1-to-1, so at this point we're at 160 difficulty, or if it's like some kind of arbitrary number that means something, maybe. But definitely doesn't to me. Anyway, let's just bunce these guys, because, man, look at those things go. Kind of wish weapon mods, like, stacked or something, because it would be hilarious to have Uber crit, spread, rapid, all of them at once. It would be insane. Anyway, damage plus, extra jump, can't complain about those. I guess at this point I should only be going for mystery boxes. Oh, something's shooting at me. Oh, apparently he's not dead yet. Anyway, what do we have in here? The answer is health. Don't need. Let's keep going. Yeah, so beating bosses does not increase your difficulty level, but going up in a level will, in fact, boost your difficulty. Fun fact, did not know about. But that explains why the difficulty keeps going up, and why if you do a lift ticket run, the difficulty is going to be higher than if you did a, I don't know, I guess if you did it normally, because you redo the foyer and presumably foundry before going back to battlements. And I think, interesting question, I wonder if completing the village boosts up your difficulty as well. That'd be something I'd have to look up. Anyway, our damage multiplier is actually higher as a result of that. Okay, so we've got a difficulty of 1.6. We don't have enough money. Shoot. I was really hoping we could get that difficulty reduction and see what it does. Anyway, let's get this mystery box, see what that does. Blue EXP rate plus. And, oh, there's a difficulty reduction here. So let's see how much it reduces it by. 1.5. Interesting. So I guess 1.5 is the hard cap. I just wasn't paying attention. And then it diminishes the lower you go. Cool. Science. Or, not science, but facts. And we're too poor to get anything else. That's okay, because we are, well, wealthy in so many ways. What's our crit chance? It's still 37. I assume crit chance 37 is 37%. Could actually be higher than that. But it's kind of hard to tell. We do shoot many, many projectiles, so I can't exactly count. I can't, you know, shoot once, twice, thrice and see how much that counts for, but that's okay. It looks to be a bunch of blue bomb bots, which I'm happy about because, well, I kill the blue bomb bots, we're going to get all of our weapon level back. But first, let's take out these 8-bit cannons, because they're going to be more of a pain in the butt. Actually, I feel like crit mod might have been more beneficial to me as far as damage goes. It's kind of hard to tell. Kind of hard to see, honestly. I guess the question is, how much of a damage boost is Uber in comparison? And I have no idea. It does seem like the hitbox on Uber might actually be smaller than the visual projectile itself, which would make sense in a pseudo-frustrating manner. Anyway, let's get down onto this platform. We've got something shooting at me. But we're back up to max weapon level. We're going to be full health. So we're definitely going to ruin the gumball machine's day, because this gun is specifically really good against the gumball machine, especially when you can stand directly above. Jump height, not necessary. Any extra jumps? Is that one? Nope. Item charge, armor, things we have no use for. Anyway, I always feel like there's a secret area in one of these, potentially. Maybe if I like mash myself into the wall. The answer seems to be no. That's disappointing, but oh well. Someday I'll find it. Someday. Right now, I just feel like beating this and going on to Endless 3 and continuing to grab data. Because, well, at this point it's just science, not even a challenge. But sometimes it's cool to, like, figure out a game, I think. Yeah. Theory crafting. Numbers. Anyway, let's go for the gumball machine. It's gonna go down like a sad sack of potatoes, that's for certain. I would very much like to do a run, much like this one, where it's infinite luck, but I have the mystery box. So I think I might do that the next time, just to, like, the next time we get the mystery box item, because I'd very much like to see how what the actual caps are if you just continually use the mystery box item to boost them up further. Like if there's a secondary hard cap only for mystery box items, or if there's actually no cap at all and things get really stupid by the end of it. Hard to say, but I'd like to see it when we get there. Anyway, secrets found, 2/3, again, so maybe there's a secret in the, like, ending chamber of the gumball machine room, or maybe that one room, I don't know. And I think we're at 40% secrets found, so the question is there actually a secret in the crow's nest? Because it says 0%, but that could be meaningless. There could be 0 secrets at all, and, you know, it wouldn't say proper. I hope it doesn't mean you have to, like, leave the map and really go looking for it, but could. Anyway, we've got even more jumps than last time. We didn't actually go to the top of the tower, but we really didn't need to. Let's look around, see if there are any secrets. There are none. See if there are any doors going down this entire thing. It does not look like it. If there were, it'd be like a secret chamber along the sides here. And that would be not so fun to find. I guess the other question is, maybe it's actually, like, on the bottom of this platform, and you have to, like, go through here. But not the case. Anyway, let's just go through. Maybe it's along the sides? I'm just gonna, like, peer over. It'd be hilarious if there's, like, a shot directly down there. Anyway. Hello, Maw. You ready for some damage? Because I've got some damage for you. I'm kind of missing, like, a real solid straight shooting gun, though. Because the main complaint about this gun, shoots so slowly. And, like, yeah, it does a sizable amount of damage, but if you never actually hit anything, that's just unpleasant. We've got a lot of spin bots kind of growing out around the corners that I have to be a little wary of. Nope. Chances are we're not going to take too much damage from all of this, but I would like to make it up to Endless 3. That would be nice, at the very least. I guess I can just kind of run around on the platform here. It does not actually feel like the laser does a whole heck of a lot of damage. I mostly have to worry about the bullets. That's kind of okay, because we do have a very high armor. Should have actually plopped to myself on the platform. Not a big deal. Anyway, yeah, bullets. Surprise. Well, we can use the Vasic and Destruction Jelly if we really need to. We're going to be getting hit by bullets here and there. What the? I, like, glitched through the ground or something like that and just teleported. That's, I think, the first time that's ever happened. And we've got a lot of bullets flying, which I'm not keen on. Let's get close enough. See if I can hit him with at least some of mine. No. The problem is, it's not even clear if, like, all of my hedgehogs hit the maw in this situation. Like, almost all of their guns, you don't have to worry about that. But in this situation, it's fairly unclear. Yeah. Oh, I fell off. That's how it happened. Well, let's get here, use the best constriction jelly, and just keep piling some hits in. Oh. Why am I getting knocked off? I guess he's doing his windy thing again. But, am I hitting him or am I not? I am in certain cases. But maybe you can't actually hit the fan, you can only hit the maw behind the fan, which is, I guess, would make a lot of sense. I guess I just need to start aiming up instead. He took a lot of damage there. Dodge that super bullet. Oh well, we're going on to Endless number 3, and chances are... Oh, right. Tog stats. HUD stats. So our difficulty is 1.74, so... The question is, what are we going to be after we finish this round? I don't know. Be interesting to tell. Let's see. Damage taken lifetime, 4,000. Stats are pretty decent. Armor, crit chance, damage, luck. Okay. Yeah, so at this point, except for crit, I think the only items that we can actually get are related to, or are mystery boxes, and difficulty -. Everything else is meaningless. Didn't see any big hug bots. Probably should have been paying attention. Those could have actually popped up and I did not even notice. And, okay. Well, you know what? This is probably a good point to cut. I'm not entirely sure how I'm cutting up all of these episodes, if they're individually or not. So, you know what? If that was the end of an episode, see you guys later. If this is the middle of an episode, I don't even know. So, I'll see you guys in a bit, one way or another.